I retired at 32, not because I inherited money, and certainly not because I got lucky, not because I took insane risks. I did it through leverage and discipline and ownership. And most people misunderstand all three. Most people are conditioned for a paycheck. You trained for it your entire life from childhood to trade your time for money, to work harder, to get paid, and to put that on repeat. And that model is somewhat stable, but it does not build wealth. It builds dependency, the kind that your boss appreciates. The paycheck keeps you comfortable enough to not question the system, but it keeps you too busy to build leverage. And wealth is not built from effort, it is built from structure. And structure starts with leverage. Early leverage, it feels unfair. When you first discover leverage, it looks uneven, to say the least. One action produces a very disproportionate result. One piece of content can generate income repeatedly. One property can appreciate while you sleep. One system, it can outperform thousands of hours of labor. It feels unfair because most people are still trading their time. Now, late leverage, on the other hand, it feels exponential. Once systems compound, they accelerate. Momentum stacks on top of momentum. What felt slow for years suddenly moves quickly, but most people quit before that phase has a chance to happen. They mistake delayed results for failure. That mistake costs decades. Now, there are two types of leverage here. Borrowed leverage builds momentum, and owned leverage, it builds permanence. Borrowed leverage is skill-based. It is business models. It is distribution. It is systems you control but do not fully own. That is where I started. I built affiliate-based income online. No inheritance, no investors, just skill, development, and distribution leverage. That created the cash flow. But cash flow alone is not freedom. Cash flow is momentum. Ownership can be freedom. So I converted borrowed leverage into owned leverage, real estate, assets, paid off properties, equity. Borrowed leverage builds speed. Owned leverage builds stability. Most people stay too long in borrowed leverage territory. It feels exciting, it feels active, but permanence requires ownership. Wealth is built through standards, not so much strategies. Strategies change, markets change, algorithms, those change. Standards do not. If your standards are weak, money amplifies weakness. If your standards are strong, money amplifies structure. Markets do not create character, they expose it. Leverage does not create chaos, it exposes it. Intelligence does not protect capital. Discipline does. You can be extremely smart and emotionally unstable. That combination destroys wealth. You can be average in intelligence, but extremely disciplined. That combination, that builds wealth. Financial freedom is not laziness, it is optionality. Optionality to choose work, optionality to choose location, optionality to choose your pace. I did not retire to stop working. I retired from dependency. There is a difference. If you are here for excitement, this may not be your channel. If you care about ownership, structure, and long-term control, subscribe, because everything here will build permanence.